Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. If you are new, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you never miss a video. Today's video is going to be really fun. I've been wanting to do this video for a long time, but I just haven't gotten around to it. No, I am not pregnant, but I really wanted to do baby names that I love but I won't be using. Chase and I do plan on having more kids in the future, so I thought, why not film this video? Even if I'm not pregnant, it's still fun. This is a video that I actually love watching on other people's channels because I get some really good ideas, and even if they're not names that I would use, it's still really fun to hear other people's ideas of names and what they like. So I just thought, all in all, this was the perfect next video to film. I'm going to go ahead and start with girl names. I'm doing 5 names of each gender. The first name that I love but will not be using is Esme. I think this name is just so pretty. It just has such a beautiful sound to it. It's unique. It sounds very elegant, and it just seems really pretty to me. I won't be using it though because Chase doesn't like it, so of course we both have to agree on a name if we were to have a girl. And I just feel like, yes, it's gorgeous, but I just don't know if I see one of my kids named Esme, but I still think it's just a really beautiful name. The second name is Grayson. I know that this is a unisex name and it can be used for girls and boys, but I think it is super cute for a girl. I do like a lot of unisex names that you can use for both genders, and I think it's really neat to use names that sound like they could be more of boy names on little girls. But the reason I won't be using it is because it ends in S-O-N and our last name ends in S-O-N, and it just sounds too redundant and it just doesn't flow well together. But ever since I was much younger, I have loved the name Grayson for a boy or a girl. My next girl name that I love but will not be using is Paisley. I have always thought that this name is just so cute. I can just imagine one of my little girls being named Paisley. I just think it's adorable. But we won't be using it because, yet again, it is one of those names that Chase and I didn't agree on, so of course we need to agree. That's one of the most important things about naming a baby, but I'm saddened by this because I've always loved the name Paisley. It actually reminds me of Brad Paisley, who is one of my favorite country stars, and I just think it's super cute for a little girl, but I'll just have to keep dreaming. The next name for a little girl is Everly. I have thought this name is so cute since I was younger. Like, this has just been one of my favorite names. I've heard of a few people naming their kids this, and it just always sounds so cute. There is so many different cute spellings for this name, but we will not be naming our future daughter this. It's not that either of us don't like the name, it's more just that we have other names in mind that kind of beat this name out, but I've always loved this name. I've loved hearing anybody who names their daughter Everly. I just think it's the cutest. I have one last baby girl name that I'll be sharing with you guys. I have tons more names that I love, but for the sake of time in this video, I've chosen 5 of each. So the last baby girl name I'll share with you is Haven. I think this name is beautiful. It reminds me of like a safe haven, and I just think the sound of it is so pretty. Yet again, it kind of doesn't flow very well with our last name, so we wouldn't be using it. But I just think it is gorgeous, and it's very unique as well, and I'm more into unique names, not like super bizarre names, but just names that you don't hear every single day. So it would have been a great choice, but you know, since it doesn't flow with our last name, we'll have to pass. Now it's time for my baby boy names that I love but will not be using. I will have to go ahead and say that the reason that we will not be using most of these baby boy names is because of the way they flow with our last name. It seems pretty hard to use O-N first names with our last name. It just is too redundant, too repetitive, like I've said before. So that is the main reason we won't be using them. But the first name is Harrison. I've always loved this name. I think it can be shortened to Harry. My grandpa's name was Harry, so I just think that that name is very, it just makes me think of somebody who's very strong, and it makes me think of Harrison Ford, who I love. It's pretty unique in my opinion as well. I know a couple of people named Harrison, but it seems to be more on the unique side, but not one of those names that nobody's ever heard of. The next name for a baby boy is Canon. I think that sounds so cute. It just has a really good flow to it, and it seems to be becoming more popular, and I just think it's a super cute name. The next name is Declan. I have always really liked this name. I think it's super unique, and I really like the meaning of it. It means man of prayer or something close to that, and I just really like the meaning behind it, really like the way it sounds, and that it's unique, but yet again doesn't match up with our last name, blah 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 blah, so yeah, unfortunately it will be a name we can't use. Next is Jax. I have thought this name was really cute even when I was pregnant with my son Cole. Ended up not going with Jax because of a character on League of Legends, and I just really didn't like that guy on League of Legends, and I just could not move past it. But I really like the name. It is very short and sweet and just very easy to say. It would be easy for him to learn how to spell, but you know when just somebody you know or don't know even ruins a name? That's what happened here. Last but not least on my baby boy names list is Easton. I think Easton is so adorable. Notice how I love names that end in O-N, and most of the time they don't flow very well with our last name. It's just the way it is, but I think Easton is really a great name. It's just one of those names that seems very solid and that's unique but not too unique, so I like names that not everybody is using but also aren't so bizarre that my child is going to be picked on or whatever, you know. That'll do it for this video, you guys. I know it's probably a little bit short, but I didn't want to just rattle off 20 names to you guys. I thought it would be good to just have 5 of each, keep it short and sweet. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Please leave down below your favorite names. It's always fun to hear different name ideas. And if you record a video similar to this, let me know so I can go check it out. I love hearing new names. I love hearing people's ideas. This video was super fun to film. I love looking at baby names and baby name websites, and I just love thinking of new names. So thanks again so much for watching, and we will see you guys in my next video. Bye!